Hello, and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to cover a Season 16 Thundercrash build. Void 3.0 may be here and may be a key part to the meta, but a lot like Stasis, Thundercrash is still one of the game's most important classes, especially when you need boss damage. So I wanted to cover a build taking advantage of some key new seasonal mods, and making sure you also have some survivability on the class, which Thundercrash does lack because it's Thundercrash. Let's hop into this build, and let's get started. Alright, we're into the build portion of the video now. Alright, first up, the class. Nothing really important here. Obviously, we're still on a 2.0 class, seeing as we haven't gotten our 3.0 yet. The only important things you need to know about this class right now is I'm on Pulse Grenades, and I'm on Towering Barricade. Jump is always up to player choice, and you should know what this class is by this point. So, just letting you know that I run Pulse Grenades on Art, and I run Barricade. Alright, let's head into the armor now. First up is the helmet. The helmet today is on Solar. Most reason for this is just to take advantage of assets. This way, any grenade kills I get, especially in higher end content, where you tend to use your grenade quite a bit and get kills with it, will just boost my super regeneration rate. Let me have a little bit more super energy, which is all great. I'm also on Volatile Flow, and you'll see how we'll take advantage of this later on in the build. Next up, we head to the gloves. The gloves have enough space here to run 2 champion mods if you need to. In fact, they actually have enough space with a smaller stat mod where you could run Glaive on stop if you wish, though I wouldn't run a Glaive past, honestly, Adept for difficulty, maybe past Hero. Yeah, something like that. Impact induction for our general purpose mod. Then I have an unstop mod on here. And then also running Bountiful Wells for our combat style mod. On to the chest piece. Chest piece is obviously the exotic Curious of the Falling Star. This is just the exotic that makes Thundercrash deal more impact damage, which is very strong. And then for our middle mods here, the normal, just general chest piece mods, we're running the seasonal thermoshock plating. This is why our chest piece is on void. And then we're running a void resistance to also make sure we have all 3 resists on at any time. And then a well of tenacity in our combat slot. On to the boots. Our boots today are also on void. Main purpose for this is the Reaping Wellmaker. This is so that way whenever we activate our class ability, the next weapon final blow we get of any weapon will spawn a void elemental well. With the bountiful wells, you get 2 of them, and then a better already, so that way any orbs generated around us will start our health regen. This will help keep you alive. And then any scab you want for your weapons. Lastly, onto our class item. This is a little open. This is up to interpretation, obviously. You can make this whatever you wish. For me, I put it on art because I like Seeking Wells. I know that Outreach isn't the greatest mod because your melees kind of suck on Arc, but Seeking Wells is really nice, so I have Seeking Wells on. This will let me pick up those elemental wells from about 15 meters away. That is really great. And then I'm also running a minor intellect mod to make sure my stats are where I want them. A couple things to note here before we finish up the build. If you're by yourself or you don't have a hunter around you, Tractor Cannon is really good. It'll make sure your T-Crash does a 35% extra damage. I would recommend 100 recovery, 100 intellect. The reason for this 100 intellect is because your intellect will be more important here. Your goal is to have your super up as much as possible, right? And so having high intellect actually does matter here because it will it'll decrease your total super ability cooldown. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is once you get to tier 10. And so I would make sure you have tier 10 intellect on Thundercrash, and then a decent resilience stat, anywhere between 5 and 8. is where I'd put your resilience. In most cases, you don't need to go to 10. 10 is kind of useless because if you're looking for tier 10 cooldown, you can go 7 plus 2 utility kickstarts, which will put you at 9, which comes out to the same total cooldown and same usability of your barricade as 8 plus 2 kickstarts. So I would say anywhere between 5 and 8 is where you want to be. 8 is a little high in my opinion. And if you're simply doing it for damage resistance, you don't get any more damage resistance between 5 and 9. It only matters once you get to 10. So if you can't get to 10, 5 is probably your best number. Though on Titan, 6, 7, and 8 are kind of important because they do affect your class ability cooldown, right? But that's going to be it for the build, guys. Alright, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope that this Thundercrash build helped you with a build for this season, and I know a lot of people want to run volatile flow and things, so being able to run volatile flow on Arc will be cool for most people. Alright, I appreciate anybody who watched all the way to the end. If you did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like here on this video and subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this. We have a whole bunch of GM build guides coming. We have one per week for each new GM. I have one hunter build coming. I have a couple more talk about the meta builds coming and talk about the meta videos coming. So there's a lot in the pipeline. I hope everyone enjoys, and I'll see you in the next one on Tuesday. Thank you all, and goodbye.
You won. Your treasure.
What's your scam here, Drifter? You always have one.
No scam.
My Guardian just annihilated a small army to kill one servitor. You have an army?
Careful who you threaten. I just wanted to help one of my favorite Guardians out. Guy can't do that? I thought this was a new goal.